Very important motion now is the basic straight punch motion from a side-by-side position. This is going to teach you how to really control your punch, how to not lose any leverage or power by sticking your elbows out, how to really bring the hands to and from your face. First off, how to hold your hands properly in a fist. So I want you to put your hands out like this. Let's start with that. You're going to close your fingers first. All 4 fingers close, and then your thumb is going to overlap pretty much over the first 2 fingers and keep that fist closed. What you don't want to have happening is your thumb closed inside, or your thumb sticking out and open, or your thumb wrapping this way, straight up. It has to wrap underneath. Okay, so from your hands up, close the fingers, close the thumb, and secure that fist. Another important thing is that you keep your wrist very straight. It's very common for the wrist to turn in or the wrist to turn out. So you want to keep the wrist nice and straight and strong. You have to think of from your wrist up, it's very, very secure, very strong, like a ball. But from the wrist to the shoulder, it needs to be like a chain, like a rope. So that's tough because you want to keep this snug, the top part, the fist, but the arm has to be like a rope. So when you're new, it's tough because when you squeeze the fist, the arm becomes very tight too. So you have to be able to squeeze this, but relax this. So what I do is I want you to squeeze your hands, but then dangle your arms, let them hang loose like ropes. Okay, and that'll become more natural in time. So now I want you to put your hands up. Okay, and again we have our athletic position, knees bent, butt back, just a little bit down, don't lose your height. Hands up on the cheekbones, elbows in, chin down a bit. Now it's very natural for you to have your elbows out. What I need you to do is I need you to close your elbows in. You guys with big shoulders, big arms, it's going to be like this, it's going to be tough, but with practice, you'll start to be able to close them in. Now this is for defensive purposes and also for your power, for your leverage. When your elbow sticks out, you leak a lot of that power, okay? So you're going to elbows in, position here, bend the knees, butt back, chin down, nice and relaxed. Hands are tight, arms are loose. Now from here, we're going to start off by throwing a straight punch. When you throw a straight punch, you want to extend your arm 90% of the way with the thumb up. Now my thumb's not actually going to be up, but it's pointed in that direction in the closed fist situation here. So you're going to go from here straight out with your thumb up, 90% of the way, athletic position. Now you're going to turn your palm down in the last 10%. So again, we're going to go out, straight out, feel a little bit like you're punching upwards. And then the last 10%, turn it over. Now you have to turn it back right away. And that first 10% back, you need to turn the thumb back up and then retract it all the way back to your face. So elbows in, chin down. You're going to stretch it. 90%, turn it back right away and back. So you notice all the turning happens at the last 10%. That way my arm stays in an elbow in position. If I turn my hand early, my elbow sticks out. And also, if I bring it back without turning it, my elbow sticks out. So you need to have all that turn happen in the last 10%. So watch again. We're going to turn it and bring it back. So I want you to start to speed it up. 1, 2, 3. If you're having trouble keeping the elbow in, start punching a few times with your thumb up. 4, just like that. 5, and then when you feel good with that, you're going to turn the palm over right at the last moment. 6, 7, and you notice my hand's always returning to my cheekbone, protecting my temple, protecting my face. 1, 2, elbow down. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, try the other hand now. Once you're comfortable with that, right hand, basic punching motion. 1, 2, let's slow it down, turn it all at the end, turn it back right away, and bring it back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Another important thing is you don't want to come up when you punch, and you don't want to drop down when you punch. Keep the same level. Lock it in. 1, 2, elbow tucks in when you bring it back. 3, 4, and 5. Now when you feel comfortable with that, start alternating arms. 1, let's go slow, turn, bring it back. 2, 3, 4. Very important detail too is my shoulders are not up, not squeezing. Sometimes people teach you to keep the shoulders up so you protect your chin, but I did this for 5 seconds and I'm already tired. Relax your shoulders. Keep those ropes swinging. Ready? Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You notice I'm not turning my shoulders, I'm just focusing on my arms, not my shoulders. Shoulders will come into the game after, but right now it's just arms. Let's speed it up a little faster, just let it flow. Side to side. Tuck those elbows in, chin down. Good job. So that's the basic punching motion. Work that over and over again. Perfect that, and we're going to bring that into the game in future lessons.